All right, everybody. Pretty soon, I'm going to be getting ready for the Alex show on Pride Month. I can tell you right now, I am so excited for this day to be back for not only this, it's been a hard pandemic for the last 2 years of missing Pride. It was hard for a year not going to concerts. But one thing I could say is returning in June to my liberal cities, to LA, New York, San Francisco, Cleveland, Vegas. One thing is gonna say one thing. Pride is return in person, and the parade happens tomorrow in Cleveland. I'll be there. I've only been to the Cleveland parade. I know this is my hometown where I grew up my whole life. I've probably been to the parade at least 3, 4 times. New York's I've been to probably 10. San Francisco's 11. Uh, LA is probably about the same, 8, 10, 11. So Vegas a couple times. Detroit, I've been there about 3 or 4. But everybody's got to understand something. We're finally back to something that we finally can get back in person. Tomorrow is going to be a hell of a show. Everybody knows what I do every year. I celebrate Pride for all the great liberals. So tonight, on air in about another hour or so, as soon as it starts getting dark, that's where you start performing all the good shows. We'll be starting around 9:30, somewhere around there. Well, I mean, it's finally glad to get back to reality. It's finally glad to be back to in person, to be back with your liberal fucking friends, your liberal reality friends in person, while we love each other and we support the LGBTQ community. We're finally gonna be back to reality. We're finally reality. You see, I'm in the spirit. I got my Pride vest. I got my Divine shirt. My John Waters Divine is definitely one of my inspirations on being a liberal. Her Madonna, that would be my second one. She's my next inspiration. I wish I could have saw Divine live. He died when I was only 2 years old. Makes the Pink Flamingos. That's one of the reasons why I came a big time, liberal and bisexual because of him. And, I mean, I'm just glad to be back and, the spirit of pride. I got my eyelashes on, I got my makeup on, I got my hoop earrings on, and I got my glitter heels on a little bit. I'll be putting those on. So I perform every Friday. Fridays is the special nights for social media day, and the months is where I celebrate. June is celebrated as Pride Month, like I do everywhere. This is a big deal to me. Um, the next is always it's gonna be definitely a celebration to remember. You know, so I'm glad it's back. Finally, it's gonna glad to hear the great music. I'm glad to see how it's gonna set up tomorrow outside, in 70 degrees in Cleveland. I'm glad to see some of my friends I haven't seen in a while, in decades. They're gonna be coming down. Supposedly they're coming down. Hopefully they'll be there. And hopefully I don't just like talk to people and But I think it's gonna be a good time. I'm looking forward to it. I'm not have no regrets of what it is, how I should treat the way it should be treated. I'm just excited. I can say that I'm excited. I can't say nothing bad or nothing horrible or nothing awful in this society. I'm just glad we're finally back to reality, better than we've been. I mean, it's been a tough. I say this has been a tough road for me for 2 years. When pandemic came in, everything was canceled, concerts and stuff. But concerts was canceled. You could barely go to bars. You had social distance, and I'm just glad we're still in the pandemic. But you know what? Things are getting better. As long as we got rid of that fucking piece of shit, orange motherfucking piece of racist piece of shit, fucking Donald Trump. I'm so relieved he's out of fucking office. He's a piece of shit. And whoever supports him and his LGBTQ, you're a racist as far as I'm concerned. You're a racist. Fuck people that support him. As far as I'm concerned, He's the reason why shit's so fucked up like it is now. Don't get me wrong. All politicians are ass. All politicians don't know what the fuck they're doing most of the time. But he let the shit get so out of control. We had to have a shutdown. He didn't start telling me where the mask out at the end of March. But I'm just really he's out of fucking office. I don't know what to say, and what can I say about that fucking piece of shit, fucking racist pedophile asshole. I wish that motherfucker will come back in office. Don't fucking destroy that motherfucker in office. They won't. He won't even make it to the office. They'll kill that motherfucker. I hope they really do. I don't wish nothing bad on people, but I hate the guy. I always hate that guy. You know, but on that other note, let's just get out of politics because I don't really want to talk about that guy. I fucking hate that man. Because that's the reason why everything's so out of fucked up because of him. Uh, who knows how long this pandemic is going to be over, but alright, let's just get into positive things. Alright, now let's get back to my big shows coming up. Okay, we have tonight we're going to do, starting with the 70s disco era. We're going to start with Donna Summer. Then she's going to open for the one and only big 80s star, 1983. She came in a band before she was the big Cyndi Lauper. She was in the LaBelles before she was Cyndi Lauper. So we're going to have a good tribute for her mother because her mother passed away just recently. She was like 91. She had a great life, great mother and stuff like that. But Cyndi's always been top 10 probably favorite divas of all time. She's not as, I wouldn't put it up, she's not up there with Madonna or Janet Jackson. They're not the ones there's only two I would ever spend that much money on. I always tell people I've seen Madonna 70 times. I've seen her on every tour besides 85 tour. I saw Who's That Girl tour when I was 2 years old. I saw the Nights to Remember tour of Cyndi Lauper in 1989. So, Drop Me All Night tour, one of them I saw in 89. Seen her a few times, but Boy George, I got to see, George Michael. We're gonna honor some, one of the greats to always live. The legends I always love is from the 80s, glam rock, hair metal, 80s pop, new wave, all kinds. So, all right, tonight, the most recent concert is actually coming up. Everybody knows, June 22nd is Salt-N-Pepa and New Kids on the Block and Enrolled. And Rock and Roll 2 Austin, Cleveland, Ohio, 25th New Kids Show, 23rd Salt-N-Pepa Show. Next July will be the glam rock, metal, rock and roll show of Poison, Def Leppard, Joan Jett, and the one and only my favorite band of all time, Motley Crue. And then my second favorite diva of all time, Janet Jackson's Festival in Cincinnati, Ohio, was this girl I know. She's come with me. Janet Jackson is going to be with the Music Motown Festival. So it's going to be a good show this summer. I'm looking forward to it. So those are the most recent ones coming up this year. So there might be little random shows in August I might see, but those are the remaining free shows in June, July. That's pretty much it. As far as I know, I don't think anybody's big acts coming that I am aware of that I want to see. So, all right. So what I can say is pretty soon the Pride Alex show begins. I just want to put this up here before I get started and get on with my glitter heels for about a half hour or so, or 2 hours maybe. But, I wear my heels obviously when it's Friday or Saturday and it's a big festival or a big show coming up, big event. So after tonight, I probably won't wear my heels until probably I go to my concert with my friend Sherry on June 21st. So, okay. We're getting down to the wire, as they say. So let's get this party started, and then we're going to get it going. And so we'll see you guys in about half hour or so, somewhere around there. So, all right. We'll see you later, and happy Pride, everybody. Happy Pride 2022. Happy Pride to Cleveland, New York, LA, San Francisco, Vegas, Detroit. And as I would say, I'm out. Happy Pride.